Hi, folks. This is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report. You know, we spend an awful lot of time, we being me and the people that I'm involved with, talking about tournaments. And I want you to understand that I try to keep an open mind with everything that I do. I try to do the best for the most amount of people. And just as an individual, I have like opposing views within myself about tournaments. Number one, our area was once a thriving manufacturing area where we had plants, 3 plants in Messina. We had the port in Ogdensburg, and it was a vital, really productive area. Those times have gone. And will they ever come back? I don't know. But the one thing that we do have in our area is this tremendous water resource. And tournaments are a chance for us to bring the economy as much forward as we can by taking advantage of what we can be and what we can do. And we have this incredible water resource. But I want you to look at how I look at things also. As a fisherman, I know it becomes tough when you see bass boats every place and you see the bass boats out in your favorite spot and you say, geez, if these people weren't here. And the other thing that I believe strongly is this resource, and I talk about it all the time here on the radio, can be very fragile. In a heartbeat, things can change. There can be a virus that moves into the area through the water system, through boats bringing things in. There can be an invasive species that upsets the balance. But remember, these fish that are bringing tournament fishermen here are some of the biggest and most plentiful of, and we're talking about bass primarily, of any place in the country, maybe the world. And so it makes us stand out. It makes us stand out as a tourist potential area where not only fishermen can come to fish tournaments, but once they come here, they can discover what this area is, and they can bring their families here. And then their families can experience and discover some of the other wonders that make the North Country special. And believe me, it is special. But these fish, these 5 and 6 pound smallmouth that have made this area a legend, also took an awful long time to get here. We don't just go out and put a bunch of money forward and buy new fish. We don't just push a button and make 100 bass become 1,000 bass. No, it takes years for these bass to grow. And so there's a huge challenge and there's a huge yin and yang to this whole thing that we have to keep forward in our minds. And if we're going to have tournaments, and if we're going to bring hopefully thousands of people to sort of help grow the economy, to spend money here for all the things that people spend money for, we have to realize that there's a potential danger, and we have to do everything we can to protect this resource. And those things aren't easy. We have to try to convince the people that are out there fishing that these fish are special and we need to keep them alive. So when you hear me going on about tournaments, realize that I do understand all the negatives and all the huge positives. And we have to try to bolster the positives and minimize the negatives. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report.